Hello, I'm Gina Walleen from the General Conference Office of Adventist Mission, and I'd like to ask you a question. What is one thing that we've been doing as Seventh-day Adventists for more than 100 years, wherever we are, that brings us together as a church family? Through this one thing, thousands of good things have happened. Boats have been launched, people have been healed, souls have been saved, schools have been built, and lives have been changed. That one thing started in 1886 when the General Conference promoted the first church-wide Sabbath School mission project, building a mission boat named the Pitcairn to sail to the tiny island in the South Pacific. Working together, young and old raised $12,000 for this first Sabbath School mission project. Following the Pitcairn project, Sabbath School mission offerings continued to increase. On Sabbath, January 6, 1912, Sabbath School members were introduced to a new plan through a small 8-page pamphlet that would later become known as the Sabbath School Missions Quarterly. On the cover page it read, "Our Sabbath School offerings have increased so splendidly that it is thought we may now have a special object for which we may set apart the gifts of one Sabbath in each quarter. The General Conference Committee has voted to allow us to select the last Sabbath in each quarter as a day when we may donate to a special object." And that continues today through the 13th Sabbath mission offering. This special offering really pulls us together as a world church. It's a specific way in which we can help each other and learn from each other. You know, a year or so ago, I was in South Korea where I met a lady by the name of Mrs. Shin. Mrs. Shin had a unique sense of mission. When her teenage daughter decided she no longer wanted to go to church because there were no other teens there, Mrs. Shin came up with a great plan. Pancakes! She made hundreds of them, thousands of them, and set up shop right across the street from the local high school where she sold them to hungry teens. But she did much more than that. When the kids would come buy pancakes from her, she would befriend them, talk to them, get to know them. She invited them to her home. She got them involved in outreach projects. She fed them. She gave them Bible studies. And, can you believe it, she planted a church using pancakes. And one of our 13th Sabbath mission offering projects was to help provide a new building for this new church plant. Then, can you imagine how amazed I was a year later when I was in Papua New Guinea to see Mrs. Shin? Well, it wasn't exactly Mrs. Shin. It was a picture of Mrs. Shin making pancakes, and that picture was on a poster promoting the 13th Sabbath offering. Here we were in a little church in a garbage dump community where people have very, very little. They literally live off of the garbage dump. And yet they were willing to take what little they had to help support some kids in their mission in South Korea. That's powerful. That's togetherness. That's the 13th Sabbath offering. This special mission offering has been uniting the church through giving for more than 100 years. I want to encourage you, if you haven't already done so, to harness the power of mission and mission giving, and specifically mission giving to the 13th Sabbath offering. Be sure that the churches and institutions in your area are receiving the Mission Quarterly and the Mission Spotlight DVDs from our Office of Adventist Mission. These resources are filled with inspiring stories of how God is working right now through His people to accomplish His mission and bringing His church together around the world. In addition to the hard copies, both the quarterlies and the DVDs are available for downloading from our website at www.adventistmission.org, and we also have mission apps available. If you haven't done so yet, I hope you'll join us in this wonderful plan of togetherness, supporting our brothers and sisters around the world doing God's mission through the 13th Sabbath offering. Thank you so much.